Well, thank you very much, Ray, for some tips about my wife. I'll make sure that Kazzy gets a little nap before the dancing starts. Well, my wife and I would. How many more times can I say wife and get a cheer? Would like to thank so many people who've made this day possible. The first person is God. We believe that all good things we have come from God, and that He has brought us together, and that He is pointing us towards the day when we get to be united. We, His people, get to be united with Him in marriage, which somehow will be even better than today. Somehow. We're really thankful to our parents for their generosity in making this day possible. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ray and Jenny. You've welcomed me so much from day one. I remember when Ray and I first met, we found out that we had something in common, that we'd both studied history and philosophy of science, albeit to slightly different levels. So Ray had done a PhD. I'd done it for a year to sort of pad out my undergrad. And Ray was very gracious when his desperate attempts to make conversation with me about history and philosophy of science repeatedly failed, as I had no memory of anything that I studied whatsoever. Jenny, you've always been so kind and thoughtful, and I regularly remind Kazzy that she's like a mini version of you, which I absolutely love. Oh, there's a little thank you card to you and Ray. And to my mum and dad, thank you so much for all the ways you've gone above and beyond for me and for me and Kaz. So thank you so much for all you've done, all you and do for us. You really do go above and beyond the extra mile. So thank you. We absolutely love our siblings and their other halves. And our nephews and nieces, they just bring so much joy to our lives. So thank you, guys. I want to thank the bridesmaids for organising an awesome hen do for Kaz, which she really loved. You guys look beautiful. So I'd like to propose a toast to the bridesmaids. So please do top up your glass if you need to and be upstanding. And I propose a toast to the bridesmaids. I'm still going, sorry. I'm still going. I'm very thankful to the ushers and the best man for organising a really fun stag do, which was quite some feat considering that the stag refused to down even a single Jaeger bomb. And what's made today really special is that a lot of people, in fact, pretty much everyone who's done something as part of the day has been friends or family. So we're really thankful to Beth for being doing so much for piano accompaniment, for invite making, marquee setup, all round wedding planner extraordinaire. So cake, so much. Thank you to Louise for doing the flowers on the tables alongside my mum. Thank you to Nick for lending us his car, and he pretty much put it in first gear for me as well. I should say Nick didn't know about my history with cars before he lent me it. I don't think he did until this moment.
How many cars are you written off?
And two. Two cars written off so far. We're really thankful to Joel, our photographer, who's a friend of mine and now a friend of Kaz's, and it's just helped us be so relaxed for all the photos. So thanks for that. Isaac, he is Kaz's first cousin once removed, I think, and he's just been like done all the sound and tech, and he's been sort of led and masterminded a videographer team. Like, what a superstar. Martin, G, and Simon, thank you so much for the service, for the music, preaching, leading. That was brilliant. And Martin, Kaz is really thankful for that you've been her pastor over the past years, and she's really loved the way you've served the church. And there should be hopefully some little presents whizzing their way to you from some Page Boys Flower Girls for you. So thank you. And there's so many others. I'm just scratching the surface here. There's been teams to bake cakes, set up cakes, clear away chairs. But we want to say a massive thank you to Pete and the team who've done all the cooking today. I'm sure you'll agree it was absolutely delicious. Yeah. Now we're all the more thankful because Pete is a massive Luton Town fan, and right now Luton are actually playing in the Championship playoff final. So is Pete back? It's 1-1. Let's see how it goes. But we've got a little thank you present. Ro, do you want to show what it is? Thanks so much, Pete. He doesn't want to take his eye off the game, but. And now I get to talk about my wife, my Kazi. I love you so much, and I could talk about you all night. We are having 5 speeches. Yes, 5 speeches. So I won't. 3 reasons why I love you. First is that you're beautiful, inside and out, from the top to the bottom. And that was you. I think God was really showing off when he made you. The second thing I really love about you is that you've got a big heart for people, and I've already seen you have a big heart for me as well. Just one way you showed that was at the end of a busy work week. Kaz gave me a lift up to Stockport, joined the latter stages of a pub crawl consisting of entirely my male friends. Some would say Kaz was an irrelevant. I couldn't comment. Then was our designated driver back, and then the next day accompanied me and my dad on a trip to Anglesey. Now Anglesey is lovely, but not when you go in there to pick up furniture for your boyfriend's sister and brother-in-law. She did impress with likewise wrestling abilities, also furniture lifting abilities. Big, impressed Simon big time. But I also, this was not a trial for you. It's just a joy to really muck in and love us this way. So the third thing is I love the way that Jesus' forgiveness of you really shapes the way you forgive others. I've appreciated that in the past, and I know that we'll need that to make our relationship work. Just some slightly sillier examples of this. We'd been in Poland and we were on our way back, and I thought that we could watch the first half of the England World Cup game, and then we'd have plenty of time to get our flight. As it turned out, we didn't. So after sprinting through the airport, paying fines, hurdling barriers, knocking over barriers, we made it by the skin of our teeth. Now, some people would have ended the relationship right there, but you seemed to slightly enjoy it, but also forgave me. And also, the only thing that Kaz knew about the honeymoon was 2 weeks ago when I said that we've got one hand luggage bag between us. She did very gently point out that this might not work, and we have amended this, but she was very forgiving. Now just on to my best man. It was really hard to pick so many amazing friends, but as I thought, one friend came to mind. Your friend who really stuck by me through thick and thin, been loyal, Christian brother to me, laughed together. He's a great friend. Unfortunately, Dave couldn't make it. But I'm really glad Chris has stepped in, so thank you, mate. Really thank you. But before I do hand over to Chris, I think Mrs. Gales wants to say a few words.